Hey, this is Brian Flynn from Super 7. We're here at New York Comic Con 2023, and we're here to talk about a bunch of stuff, but we're going to start with, there we go, the Cobra Mothership. This is our big launch for the show. This is up right now at super7.com as a pre-order, and it is amazing. It's crazy. It's the second biggest G.I. Joe vehicle ever made behind the USS Flag, and it's completely awesome, and it's a whole playset inside of the vehicle. You've got the control room, you've got movable doors, you've got a jail, you've got an armory, you've got movable gun turrets, you've got a fold-down back that holds trouble bubbles, we've got drop-down irons. You got them all!
I fucking love it.
There you go.
Deathstroke, where are you? Look at Deathstroke. Yo, you guys have the same haircut. So what did this take to develop this? I mean, what was the process like?
So we've been working on this now for probably a little over a year. I mean, the biggest thing is, technically speaking, the Cobra Mothership is the size of a football field. You know, the trouble bubbles come out of the mouth in the beginning intro. We can't make it that big. So it's figuring out how to get all of that functions into something that's somewhat manageable to have in your house.
Similar to the Thundercat, the Cat's Lair. Which,
yes.
You know, that's kind of a grail for me.
The Cat's Lair may have pushed it up to 110%, you know. We tried to stay a little bit more reasonable here. But, you know, it's a scaled to 3 3/4 reaction, which obviously then fits any 3 3/4 vintage O-ring figure as well.
Absolutely. That's amazing. And this is, the pre-orders are open now, and when would they start delivering?
This will deliver about a year from now. So
okay.
Usually once the pre-order closes, it takes about a year for delivery. But yeah, it's a super crazy piece. It's, you know, I think I'm stepping on my own words. I don't even have words to describe it. It's
monumental.
We've been working on it for a long time. I think people are going to be excited by it. It's super fun, and it's just one of those things I've wanted forever. It's like, ever since I watched it fly over in the intro, I was like,
you know, as a child of the 80s, you know, I grew up, you know, Thundercats, and all the stuff you guys are basically, you know, my childhood you guys make. And things that I always wanted, you guys are the producers of.
Yes.
So what other things you want? I know you have some exclusives for the con that you wanted to show off, and merch that we can get online. So can you walk me through a little bit of what you have here?
You know, we're showing off a lot of what we're doing within G.I. Joe. Obviously, we're talking about reaction 3 3/4 scale here, but these are the next wave of ultimates.
These are 6-inch?
These are 6-inch, and these are the ultimates. So this has wave 1, 2, and 3 on display, with wave 4 and outputs on wave 5 down here at the bottom. Just super, super amazing figures. Like, the goal here was to make them look like they walked out of the cartoon and into your collection.
Very detailed design and everything. Exactly.
And these are the 3.75 here, with the bubble packs, like old school.
Yep. And then,
awesome.
You know, we've got a lot of the music stuff. This continues to be a super popular line for us, whether it's punk, metal, or hip hop. And we're really showing off sort of the breadth of what we're trying to do.
I have a bunch
here.
I have the ODP, and the Slick Rick, and the Bismarcky.
Yes, nobody beats the Biz.
Oh, wow, these are great.
You know, Ghostface is just coming out right now.
Ghostface, I gotta get that one.
This is great. Plus we're
Eric
showing off DMX and Biggie.
Whoa! Grandmaster Flash.
Yep.
The Run DMC, I think, was the first ones I got from you guys that were superhero specific.
Yeah.
These are amazing. I love that.
It's super fun.
I just got my my shimmy.
Shimmy.
Yeah. This one right here. I got that at home. It just came.
Yeah. And then same thing. We
and
totally made it look like
stuff.
it's a 1970s
exactly.
movie poster.
I love it.
Like,
I love it.
That's what.
Fantastic.
But then, so for the show, we've got some Godzilla exclusives. We have the 62 and Gigan and Glow in the Dark.
Oh, nice.
As well as the Heat Ray version of Godzilla, Glow in the Dark Heat Ray, Glow in the Dark Spines. And we've got the translucent version of Super Cyborg Optimus Prime.
Wow, that's great.
The Halloween edition of Mr. Bones in his coffin. orange and black. The Halloween Kids, which is just like dressed up in the costume like you remember as a kid. The weirdest. Mascot Mummy Boy turns into Pumpkin Boy at Halloween, and Rose Vampire. The Pre-Code Horror and Glow in the Dark, as well as Radiation Ranger from the Toxic Crusaders and Glow in the Dark. And then Robin Hood Prince John in the blue robe instead of the red robe with the alternate head with him sucking his thumb. So
those are amazing.
Super
Now,
fun.
some of these are exclusive. Some of these you can get on the website.
Most everything you can get on the website. This is exclusive to the con.
Oh, okay.
Whatever inventory is left will go up on Monday.
Will go on the website, yeah.
Yeah. And then the thing that I'm most excited about is around the corner.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Around here.
Excuse
Here
us.
we go. Many years in the making. I've been trying for years to get Street, but I've been wanting to make Sesame Street forever. So we've got a supersized Count, a supersized Super Grover, and then we're showing up for the first time the upcoming reaction figures for Sesame Street. We've got the Yip Yip Martians, Bert and Ernie.
I didn't even know what those were called. I remember them.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. But this is my other one where
And the thing that I love about what you guys offer, of course, big ticket items, but you have accessible stuff. Things that are like $20.
These are $20 each.
You can just, and it's a touchstone for kids and parents, I think, that, were kids at heart. And they're like, hey, this is the stuff that I was into when I was a kid. And it's a good thing that they can kind of share that love of the stuff.
Same thing, just like Richard Scarry. As a kid, I love Busy World and the world of Richard Scarry. This is my favorite story ever, which was the three beggars that steal the cherry pie, and they catch them because he gets part of his pants ripped on the fence, and they match the pant rip to him, and then they have to do dishes.
Oh, that's awesome, the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
They have these guys.
These are great.
It's wonderful to see you.
And I see you have the Peanuts license as well.
Yeah. So obviously, if you know anything about Snoopy, he was adopted from the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm. So this is of the 1950s Snoopy. This is a life-size Snoopy. Comes in an adoption box with perforation holes and a certificate of adoption.
That's awesome.
So you too can adopt Snoopy. And then
And I love the doghouse, the Flying Ace.
So when he's a flying ace, the doghouse is riddled with bullet holes.
Charlie Brown and Franklin.
Yep.
Nice.
And then at
I love
Halloween,
with the red shirt.
yes. And then
And so these are all soft goods, like the clothing. It's amazing.
yeah, tailored soft goods. And then at Halloween, we've
Halloween.
got Charlie Brown in the sheet with all the holes. And actually, you can see the rock that comes with his lunch bag because he gets
that's
a rock.
awesome. That's great.
And then Lucy in the witch mask.
witch's
That's
mask.
removable.
Oh, that's great. Is there a Linus yet or no?
Linus has already come and gone.
Oh, okay. Wow. With the blanket?
Yes. Okay, how can it be Linus without the
Yeah,
blanket?
that's what I was thinking. Okay. I remember Shogun Warriors. And
Right.
so when I saw these, I was like, oh my God, you guys are legit. Because
Yes.
I had the Godzilla, I had, oh gosh, what was the other one? There was a Tekken, the guy with the horns, I forget his name.
Raideen.
Raideen, yeah.
Raideen, Dragon, Mazinga, Daimos, and Godzilla.
I don't gotta tell you, you're the king of that. So now you brought these figures back, which is amazing.
Yeah, and then obviously Mechagodzilla is scaled to fight your Godzilla. And
I wish I still had that Godzilla.
And then obviously real Mechagodzilla shot his fingers out. So we took inspiration from the ZZ hand that they used on the Great Mazinga for how we do that for his hands.
Nice.
My Shogun Warriors.
Yes.
And these are great. These,
And then you can get the Matrix and Leadership.
yeah, absolutely. I think a big part of my trauma as a child was watching Optimus Prime die.
Oh man.
The Transformers.
It's bad like this, but if I turn his head 90 degrees to the side, then people are like, no! Because that's it. He's in color till the head turns sideways, and then it's over.
Then he's done.
Then he's dead.
Yeah.
So he's still alive here.
Yeah.
Even though thanks for paying attention. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us here at New York Comic Con. I'm Brian from Super 7, and you have a great convention too.